Please welcome Andrew McCarthy.
Yeah.
Good morning. To our studio. Man, I so would love to do what you've done, to travel and write about it and get some experiences and get them down on paper.
Well, I've had this sort of parallel second career for the past 10 years or so where I'm a travel writer for magazines, for National Geographic and things like that. So it sort of fits, the two things fit together. And often I travel alone. Yeah, I prefer to travel alone.
Yeah. I'm fascinated by that concept. Because I think that there's a way to experience where you are that you can only get alone, because a lot of times if you're traveling with a group, you're experiencing the group and you're filtering the place through the group.
I totally agree with that.
So if you want to tie into it, that's the way to do it. A lot of people don't have the courage or are afraid to go do that.
I think you hit it exactly right. Most people are afraid to go alone. The reason people don't travel alone is they're afraid.
Right.
I mean, like if you and me go, we have an experience of each other in the place. If I go, I have an experience of the people and myself in that place. And it's just fear. And people just don't want to be afraid, and they spend their whole lives insulating themselves from fear, you know. And so when you go out there in the world, you are just sort of laying yourself bare and saying, you know, receive me.
Andrew, did your film career give you the taste for traveling? Because obviously when you're shooting movies, you got to be mobile and you got to get from this place to the other.
Yeah, I suppose to some degree it did, because I'm traveling to locations and back and forth and stuff. But I think a lot of my travel initiated as a reaction to being in the movies. You know, I was doing a lot of movies and stuff when I was in my 20s and doing full on into that whole scene and everything. So I didn't have that gap year or whatever. You know, I sort of started wandering. I grew up when I started wandering the world.
What's on the list for another, place where you just got to go see?
Well, I'm going to Darjeeling in India to do a story for a magazine next, and then down to Brazil.
What a job, man.
Oh, it's fantastic.
Friggin' awesome.
Yeah, I've got the two best jobs in the world.
Do you need an apprentice by any chance?
But you're still acting as well.
Yeah. I just did a Christmas movie for Hallmark that'll be on TV in the next month. Yeah.
It's called Where's Daddy for Christmas?
It's actually called Christmas Dance. I had to learn how to waltz, which was quite fun. So now I'll be on Dancing with the Stars now.
Nice.
Cool.
You'd be perfect for that.